I like to at first apologize for being at least a handful of minutes early because I have some errands to do shortly after this. So I actually do the errands right after I do my usual of dropping off my kid to school. But I was all like, I won't have enough time to come back and do a live stream. Or if I do come back on time, I will be kind of tired sounding. I'm already tired every day, but doing the extra errands right after, then I have to do the live stream. It's a bit too much. So I decided to do it a bit early by at least like 44 minutes in advance so I can figure out which errands I have to do that is more important because I want to, oh, thank you. I wanted to start getting some things done. Mainly this. I found these cards in Daiso. They had their Cherry Blossom series out kind of late. It's already May. I thought they'd get this out like March, April, but what do I know? But they had some message card art. They're not art, but they have some patterns on it. And on the other side, it's just something you write messages with. However, these are a lot more flimsy. They feel very cheap, but it's not meant to be putting art on it like this guy here. Oh, I think that's me for the past 2 weeks where things are going well, but at the same time, I want to be in a blanket and cry to myself. But yeah, they are a lot less sturdy than these cards, like this playing card, and then this card. These are definitely better quality, I think, but I just wanted to try this stuff first just to see how it goes. It only is 24 a count of 24 cards, not 80 cards, not 100 or 2 packs of 100. And if you did not see my last short or reel, whatever you have, I started dabbling, and it's not perfect, but I still think it's cute. I know he's a bit naked, but it's still cute. So there's that naked cat, and then this little ragamuffin here trying to be all threatening. But I feel like this is my equivalent of trying to be threatening, and it just comes short. Like, so yeah, I think they're pretty fine. So what this is going to be for is this is technically another challenge just because it is a cherry blossom set, and I will try to do this everything pink. It's going to be pink, cherry blossom pink. And it doesn't have to be like, oh, it's cute and happy things or cute little blah, blah, blahs. It's just anything pink. So I could have a pink Goku. I can have a pink Skeletor. I can have anything pink, whatever it is. It does not have to be certain genre of only pink means cute. No, let's go a bit further. Let's go with anything pink, but let's keep it PG at least, please. Okay. Okay, so right now, also not just pink, I will throw in some brown because when I have just one color, it just feels a little bit flat. So I will add some browns, but I will mix some pink into it, so it'll be a little bit more in depth. Please don't think into that anything further than that, please. I don't need that right now. So oh gosh, I need a tissue, so I have to get up in a bit, but I'm going to try to get this out of the way. It's already 4 minutes, and I'm yammering on. And I saw this as some kind of meme shirt thing where they tried to put raccoons as t-shirt logos, and I'm so sad. But then there was another version where the raccoon was angry, and I decided on the sad one because we all have those times. Everyone can be an angry raccoon, but not a sad one wrapped in a blanket like a little burrito. Very, very cute. Okay, so yeah, that is my mindset for this project. I saw it on a whim. This was not planned. I did not have this like in the weeks in the process of making, and I had to get the materials. I saw this at Daiso, and I was all, oh, the Cherry Blossom series out. I gotta hoard. Yeah, I have a slight addiction to Cherry Blossom anything, except their food. Their food is It's a hit and a miss sometimes, depending on. Oh my god! Don't get me started. It sometimes tastes like soap, and then sometimes it tastes edible. So, like I will not go ha afterwards, but I am not too keen with cherry blossom things too much, except for the colors, the flowers, the patterns and arts with it, and a lot of things themed with Japanese cherry blossom seasons. It's freakishly cute. I know I'm not the only one because they keep making these things, but I try not to affiliate myself with other people that like it, and I try to celebrate them in my own way, and they all left. I need to stop talking so fast. Yes, I notice I talk fast. It's because I think I mentioned a while ago, sometimes when I'm talking and more ideas come to my mind on what to talk about, but by the time I finish talking, I forget what I'm going to talk about next. And then my brain farted and I sound stupid. Then I don't know. I think because of that, people assume weird things about me. And it's like, oh, okay. um, Especially really, really mean people. I will not say who, but I know who you are. I remember all of you. But anyway, no pettiness involved, I swear. So anyway, I will also try to finish painting over the pencils. I know I can use other pencils, but I don't feel like it. And I don't have a lot of those colors unless I really like these pencils enough to get second, third replacements. But I'm not feeling it. I don't like color pencils enough. Though I have been seeing pastel color pencils and they look so pretty. And I did buy a batch, but just like a smaller set, a cheaper brand, like maybe 24. And they're cute. Just I feel like the lead the color end does not feel as smooth and has a nice flow to it. It feels a bit rough, especially when I press down to make the color more vibrant. But um, I would like to buy some, but I'm trying to not buy all the things, which is really hard when there's so many things to try. I, I'm trying to not be freakishly buying art things just to sake of trying. I know there's a lot of YouTube channels doing that, and I could be like that. I really could, but times are different now. Everything's expensive, and you have to squeeze every penny, I guess. I'm not super broke, but it's just being mindful of what you spend your money on and what if you'll actually use it afterwards. Because I have a whole bunch of supplies that I thought I'd be using, and then turns out I'm not. I'm even considering giving some away to not you. I know most of you don't care about art, but like, sorry, it's true. Most people I know don't really care for art that much. I mean, they can appreciate it, but for actually making it, 9 out of 10 times, the people I know don't really know. I mean, they are interested, but y'all have lives. I totally get that. I'm not gonna clown on you for that. And now my nose is kind of being a little SOB, so let me get some tissue just in case. Sorry, I'm making you with what I got, and I'm looking for more things. Give me a tiny second. Okay, so my mouth feels weird. I don't want to blow my nose. I'm trying to just wipe it, but no promises. I'm not sure if it's cold or allergies. It's possibly both. Okay, so now. Oh, okay. This is kind of cute. I'm gonna try to make it. Yeah, that's all right. Not bad, right? Ooh, so cute. Okay, so. Okay. I hope this is not dry. Oh, it's a little dry, but not too bad. Okay, so now I'm just going to fill out the color out the pencil areas, and then that's it. I have one card done. Yay. I sometimes come up with these projects or little challenges just because I'm trying to not be bored with what I do, because I know it's easy for artists, not all of you, but a good chunk of us, do the same things over and over again, not just because, oh, this is my niche, this is my genre, I can only do this stuff, this is all I like and will only do. The other thing is, I feel like that's a little, how do you explain? I don't want to say narrow-minded because that's not fair, but I think it kind of hampers people from trying other things and trying other ideas that are outside your comfort zone. And I think also because as in social media and you want to have your own channel or your own identity, I guess, in social media land, they expect you to act a certain way, to look a certain way. Your work or your content is a certain way. And if you stray from that, people like, unsubscribe, unfollow. And that does scare a lot of content creators. Like, they're trying to keep all of them as much as they can. However, mine is so weird. I have total opposites. So it's very jarring for some people to like, what? I thought why aren't you just doing art? Why can't you just, what's wrong with doing other things? Okay. It has nothing to do with your brand. I'm like, so what? Do what I want. And if they don't like what they want, okay, that's fine. Freedom of choice, right? Just go do your thing. I have a choice to do my thing. You have a choice to do your thing. I'll be a little sad and butthurt, low key, not gonna lie, but I don't even know you that much, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. Go find things you like. It's okay. I feel like people I feel like because we have to act a certain way to garner our subscribers, garner likes, follows, and all that stuff. It sort of stifles trying new things, and that's not a good. Or if you try new things, it's within the good graces of the audience. Like, okay, what you're doing is acceptable. But then if it's something unacceptable, but it's still fine, like trying, like you do cute things and then you try horror art. Let's just say something's totally a 360 change. And then they're like, what the hell is that? That's too scary. I've had people say that about my work. And I'm like, yeah, that's the point. It's okay. I did my job. You are scared. Congratulations. We are good. But then some people don't like it so much. I did not follow for this. Unsubscribe. And I'm like, oh shit. So that's going to happen. It's okay to be sad about that. Like what you done, you made your choice, you do the different things and people don't like it. Just bear in mind that's going to happen. And that's been happening to me. And while I don't like it, don't get me wrong, at the same time, I like what I'm doing. Okay. So fine. I think because also I don't see a lot of Filipino American content creators. That's another thing. Maybe I should talk a little bit about that. And the ones they do, they talk about sharing stories and mixing in the Tagalog words with community and friendship and all that nice stuff. I mean, there's also some really extreme things they talk about Filipinos, but hey, I never grew up there. I went there for vacation. That's it. What else? And I haven't, it's like once every 9 to 15 years. So don't ask me too much about that. I don't know too much. I have some memories during my vacation and then that's it. Yeah. And then when you don't sound like them or, Filipino Americans also, I also get why do you sound white? Yeah, I'm going to say it. That's how they say it. And I'm like, because I'm born and raised here. What do you expect me to sound like, What do you want? What do you want from me? Okay. And it's like, what is there? The things I get being asked as a Filipino American, oh my God. Should I ask that here, talk about that here? Because some of them are not very PG, let's just say, and I don't want to sully this, this exchange, this live stream with that kind of content right now. But let's just say they are quite unsavory. Let's just keep it at that. So I don't want to focus too much on that. That's also the reason why I don't show my face on here too much. Not even online. Well, no, I do show myself online, just not on this platform. It's on Instagram. So if you're curious as to what the heck do I look like, I'm on there sometimes, but so what? You're not, so what? So I also don't want to focus too much on my appearance. I rather focus on this. And people say, oh, that's because you're ugly. Everyone's ugly. Shut up. So there's some ugliness. It does not mean physical beauty. There's also personality wise too. Okay. You can look hot as crap, but then you have a really terrible personality. And people will just want to hang out with you for your appearance, for some superficial things that they think will be beneficial for them in their way. But I don't know. Everyone's ugly, and you got to figure out how to make do with that, or do something about it, or make the most of it. Really depends. And does that mean I'm ugly? I don't know. I have good days and bad days. I can say that. I could say that for sure. And that's okay, God. I feel like, because also with internet, there is always this, especially in Asian communities, there's like, you have to be pretty, you have to have light skin, you have to look a certain way, or you're ugly. And then they cave into pressure, and they go through like cosmetic treatments and cosmetic plastic surgery. And oh my God, there's so much of that. It's really weird. But some people, very few times people do the plastic or cosmetic surgery and it looks great on them. But for how long will that last? As you age, so does your skin. And so you have to keep doing treatments afterwards. Like, yeah, you look hot. You're not going to be like that in 5-10 years. And you have to, it's similar to like having a car. And I don't mean like women. This also applies to men. Men also have plastic surgery. Don't deny that. Okay. So just because you do treatments, and they're not permanent. And if they are permanent, it is like residual. Like you have lip filler, and some of it gets messed up at some point, and you have to reapply. You have to renew your treatments, and it's not a one-time thing. And this is expensive. So these people, I don't know where they're getting money from, or they're getting loans or whatever. Just, whew. And so, I don't know. Sometimes I remember hearing something like, don't fix what's not broken. I forgot who said that. But I think that's my mindset as to not even considering plastic surgery. Also, the cost. Also, I don't like hospital settings, and yeah. And having to pay a hefty bill afterwards, and there's a chance of your stuff getting botched or messed up while you're under the knife, or under anesthesia, or you die on the table. I watched too many documentaries about that stuff just to see what's up, and oh my God, man, that stuff's scary. And then they show pictures of the botched up areas. Oh my goodness gracious. It's that whole thing with the train wreck. You cannot look at it, cannot bear to watch, but you can't stop looking. Jeez, it's crazy. And it's not just in Asian countries. There's also like in Australia, I think some parts of South America, some parts of Europe too, or I think maybe in the UK. I'm not sure, but that is one of those whole deep dives or rabbit hole thingies online where, just don't eat around plastic surgery mess ups. Let's just say, don't eat, please. Especially ground beef. So anyway, or minced meat, wherever you are. Yeah, this is basically it. No wonder he's upset, because I'm talking about this kind of stuff. But hey, that's the stuff you see online. So if you want some different kinds of content online, and then the things I talk about, it was like from cherry blossoms to trying to make content online, trying to please the masses and failing miserably, to looking pretty and set standards in certain Asian backgrounds, kind of, sort of, to messed up plastic surgery. The things that run in my mind, you're not missing much. Okay, so we have one done. I have a whole bunch of things here, but let's do another one. because why not? It's not going to just be cute animals. I do have other things. I do want to draw. I did draw Goku a while ago, and then I did not like what I liked, so I'm going to try another one. I don't know about now, though. Maybe now. Is that okay? Is that okay? I'm just going to play it safe. But I don't want Goku on here. Maybe I'll just have him on the regular card. Okay, I change my mind. Let's do regular card. Play it safe with Goku because I know. Now he's like a treasured icon. I get it. This is okay. This is okay. Either this one or this one because he likes how the orange brings out his stupid face. Okay, so we have this and this one. 1, 2, 3. I think this one because it's bigger and okay. So, right. Maybe this way. All right. I got something. So one card down. I will only do pencils here, unfortunately. If I have extra time, I may do inks. It's already 21 minutes. Okay. All right. Let's get this over with. I know people still, or not about people, but like some artists always bitch at people who use references and like, you're supposed to do things from memory because you're not. It's like, shut up. Okay. I know me and my memory's trash, so I'm going to use it. That's it. My God, it said today is going to be starting to warm up, and it is warm as far as this morning. But then as you start walking, it's windy and the wind is cold. So it's warm and cold at the same damn time. How does that make sense? Can you kind of understand why I keep getting sick? This is the kind of stupid weather I have. Okay, I'm sorry. This weather is driving me insane, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one here. But how do you get better when there's this weather so unstable? It's so stupid. This guy has a huge neck. Can I make it? Nah, maybe not. Okay, so here we have Goku. I'm just doing regular Goku right now, and he's meh. I used to watch Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z growing up, but not all of them because I know they have like a whole bunch of exposition parts where they just keep talking about the fight or something about power levels, insert some sort of exposition there, and then my eyes glaze over and like, can I watch something else? And so I did not care for it, admittedly, when I was younger, but I did watch it because some of my older brothers and cousins watch it. They love it a lot more than I do. But I also watched, so around the time when they were releasing this on TV, they had Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and then Sailor Moon for the girls. I also watched Sailor Moon, and I did try watching it, but I could never really get over Serena or Usagi being that much of a dumbass. I'm gonna say it. She is, okay? And then you're supposed to treat her like, oh, she is the savior of light, and she's she's the savior for humanity in the name of love and blah. Yeah. That's great. I understand the message, okay? And that's cool. And she becomes empowered, and she saves her friends, she saves her loved ones, and all that great stuff. But just her own character as a human, I don't like her. I was like, yeah, you can redeem yourself. And she was dating someone way older than her. Like, he was already in college, and she's like, what, 14 or so? Like, okay. So, but let's not get too technical. I just didn't really care for Sailor Moon, but I did like Sailor Saturn. I feel like I would rewrite Sailor Saturn as like that sailor who's like, I'm fine doing nothing, but y'all are not doing your job at saving the freaking world. I got to get up now and do your cleanup after you guys. Freaking buttholes, So this is why I don't write stories for characters, okay? So, okay. But I do like, maybe I should draw Sailor Saturn. I kind of like her, but I don't like the sailor concept, but I don't know how to draw. They did draw them in nice formal outfits. I like those more, but I know it's not very fighter appropriate. But mini skirts aren't appropriate for fighting either, okay? But then you're like, oh, this one of those woke people again that want to change. No, it's nothing like that. I mean, would you fight in a mini skirt? Would you? Would you? Both men and women. This applies to men and women since, everyone's trying to make things genderless now. You might as well include skirts, mini skirts. I don't think so, especially if it's a cold. What if you're fighting at night and the temperature drops to like -2? Are you going to run out into the night in a mini skirt? No, I'm going to wear freaking leggings. I'm going to wear at least 3 layers of jogging pants. Okay. I ain't going out. Like, I'm pretty sure they fought during winter. Crime does not wait for anyone. They do not postpone. Oh no, Goku's hair is too big. Okay, see, this is why I did not like drawing Goku. Okay, so this is a bust. I cannot do this unless I draw him way smaller. That is also possible. So, okay, so I can't do that. Now I gotta do something else. Let's see. Let's do something else now. Wait a minute. I just saw it just now. Wait, where is little Goku? Smaller one should be fine, and he can have a pink vert. Will that offend people? I don't know. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, this is kind of messed up though. Okay, this should be fine because he's smaller now. I don't mind. But it's kind of rough because this is, oh boy. 26 minutes. Oh God, that's going to bother me. Please don't bother me. And I hope I give enough height. The downside about making these cards is I still have yet to perfect making the right size of the character or whatever I'm drawing on the surface area, just because it's quite small. While I enjoy it, there are some hiccups that I still have yet to, achieve. But maybe this one is the better one. That one I can still draw Goku, but I will just make a smaller version or just his headshot. Those are the only two things I can think of, and with this reference, it's quite detailed, so I might have to do a much smaller version. Can I achieve that? I don't know. We'll find out if I ever release it. And I have like a whole bunch of things I have to do, and I haven't been doing them because I'm sorry. I suck. I wonder how this hair came to be. I know there are people who cosplay as Goku and they manage to get the hair down right, but I'm like, how is this? How? Well, I guess they imagine it because you're not in the human world, so they can go crazy with the hair. And so a lot of hair can be quite gravity defying. So maybe that is the mindset with that. I think. I don't know. I know there are some documentaries about the process that what's his face Akira Toriyama goes through to creating his characters, and I think that's really cool. I watched some; that's pretty neat. And I like he just uses most of the stuff was simple materials at the time, and he's not trying to like I have all the expensive blah blah things. He's just some average guy who just likes making manga, and that's so freaking cool. That's the kind of artist and stuff I like. They're just average sounding people that just want to make things, and they don't have like this stick up their butt about being an artist. I love that stuff. Because sometimes when I hear about artists and how they talk, it's like, oh my God. Of course, I don't have specific names, but at some point, some of you artist people, you know who they are. But sometimes that's how they do, that's their brand, and that's how they have to talk. And I'm like, okay, they're making money, so they're doing something right. So I can't do that. I'm not very good at that kind of stuff. Okay, this is sort of starting to look like him. Okay. But I think I made his face too short. Or is that correct? I am kind of curious what he would be like if he was raised in Planet Vegeta or wherever planet he was from. And then I did see that clip of him with his parents. I was like, what the heck, man? And even the mom, those gloves that she had, like, what was the deal with that? But anyway, I was like, oh, okay. All right. That's interesting. I don't have to be super specific now. I can just. Oh, God. I hope I have room. I don't know. Maybe I can make him smaller. Oh, God. I also have to draw that thing on his thing? Okay, I see. Oh, right. I also want to draw what's his face? Trunks, when he has a mental scream in his head when his mom hits on him from the past. I was like, oh, I need to draw that because that's funny. But I have to find the reference for that. Or I could just rewatch it again and screen cap it. That's kind of fun to do. And then, oh, some of the card art that I was doing, like Project Ago, that was fun. Well, the art didn't turn out as well as I wanted, but I did rewatch it again. Oh my God, I have so much fun. I know there's some anime nerds that like, Project Ego, it's so ugly. Like, shut up. Like, whatever. That was one of the first animes. I'm so glad I was introduced to Project Ego before Sailor Moon. Because I think if I was introduced to Dragon Ball, it's all right. But like Sailor Moon, if that was my first anime, I probably would not watch anime as much as I would now. So I was introduced from Tower Record rentals of anime like Vampire Hunter D, Vampire Princess Mu, Gal Force. That one was a fun watch, even though it's a little bit interesting. But also on Saturday Anime, they had Project Ago. Oh, hi. How's it going? So yeah, that was the first anime that really got me started liking that. It wasn't Dragon Ball or Sailor Moon. And oh, that's cool. Nice meeting you. So I was introduced with what is it? Project Ago. That was like my favorite. And they did not have weird agendas like nowadays. Oh, what are you getting started with? Yeah, there's no weird agendas with. Oh no, his legs are too long. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. You're gonna draw them together? That's an interesting collab or combo. I haven't heard of that yet. He's too long. Okay, so oh well. It's okay. Oh, nice. I haven't watched that in a long time. I'm not even sure if I finished it or Cowboy Bebop or I forgot. Minecraft has anime? Oh man, I am behind. There's a lot of anime I haven't watched. A lot of it's kind of overwhelming for me. I just watch the same things that I've watched as when I was younger, up to maybe 2000 something. Oh my god, this is not good. His legs are gonna get cut off. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, that's a good selection you got. And Powerpuff Girls is pretty funny. I actually had a good time watching that. I did watch that when I was babysitting my niece a long time ago. And I was like, what is this? But it's actually pretty interesting. I think that one character, him, freaks me out. Like, what is that guy's deal? It's like, ooh, he is scary. But the rest was pretty good. I didn't think I would like Powerpuff Girls. But I think they have adaptations. Oh, sorry about that. That would be kind of interesting if they did have, though. I've seen adaptations. Oh, do they have anime? I saw one that they have of Jesus and the Buddha a while ago, but there was too much talking. And I was like, okay. Yeah, I didn't think I would ever see the day where I would see anime featuring Buddha and Jesus. But there is that. There was also a skeleton that runs a bookshop, or he's like a clerk. I don't know. There was some weird stuff I would watch, and I was like, whoa, what is going on here? This is not turning out good, but I will fix it later. But sorry, his legs got cut off. Oh, what about Powerpuff Girls? Okay, so I will fix this. Here's the thing. When I do a first draft, there's a good chance it'll be a big fat failure. So I can fix it off camera. And I will fix it for sure. Because I did like the pocket-sized Goku better. It's a lot more convenient. Whereas this one, where 2/3 of his hair is his body, I have to figure something out. But I'll don't worry about that. So at least I have works in progress going on. Now let me see if I can do anything in regards to this. Oh, what'd your mom bought you? Or buy for you? Let's see. I don't want to do only cats. That's a bit much. Something Powerpuff Girls related that she bought for you? I do have a lot of cat things. I don't want to settle for that only. There is Stitch and Scrump. Okay, I'll do that. How do I do this? Okay, so this way. Oh, really? Oh, cool. Oh, they have a lot of all the villains? I thought they had a lot of villains. From the roster I saw. They have a lot of villains. Like, oh, for tiny little girls, they have a lot of enemies. Oh, okay, cool. That's nice. Yeah, I think they're also trying to bring back Powerpuff Girls. But I think they had other adaptations, and I think they also have a Japanese version. I didn't really get into that. Yeah, the villains are pretty interesting. Even what's his face, Mojo Jojo, he was pretty interesting as well. To even have a backstory. Not a lot of people, not a lot of companies care about that stuff until recently. Well, not recently, a while ago, but yeah, it's nice seeing villains with backstories. All of them. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm not like, oh, I'm all villains. I am the bad guy. It's just, I like that they actually flesh out characters, bad guys included, just to see why did they become the way they are. But sometimes, I think especially in Disney, they kind of do too much. Like you're supposed to sympathize with the villain. Oh, you don't like the monkey? Yeah, he is kind of a jerk. I get that. But I do like that they actually give them a story, like how did they become the way they are now. So yeah, like they didn't just like, I'm gonna be evil, it doesn't make sense. Like it has to come from somewhere. You can't just make something out of nothing. Professor, oh, he's pretty interesting too. He is what is he? I know someone who kind of looks like him. Oh, sorry, I have a notification. Let me get that in a bit. Da, 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 da. So, yeah. See this? Of course. Where did my drawing go? Oh, here it is. Okay. So yeah, the professor shirt. Oh, that's kind of cool too. His ears this big. I think this is the second time I've drawn Stitch. The first one was in one of my old sketchbooks. Blossom from Powerpuff Girls. Oh, well, this is appropriate. Okay. Let me just get the general thing here, then I'll get to that. Well, the first time I got a request, so why not? Sure, of course. Let me just get this down right quick, and I don't have to worry too much about the super details. Then hand is here, face is here, and mouth is here, and hair is here. Okay. Temporary. So Blossom. All right, let me see. My memory is kind of trash. Let me try to remember. Goodness gracious. Okay. Okay. Oh, he does? I didn't even know that. I know they have games in general, I think, but not so much specific characters. That's kind of cool. Should I do this way? Maybe this way. Well, with my personality, I would think people would assume I would like what's her face, Buttercup, but I don't like Buttercup. I actually like Bubbles. She has a mean streak when you push her too far. I kind of like her, and she's kind of funny. And who else? And Professor's all right too. Oh, yeah, I remember her. Yeah, I'm gonna work on her right now. Oh, they all have socks, right? Oh, it's gonna go over the line. That's fine. Oh, actually, this is the first time I've actually drawn Powerpuff Girls. I figured they're so easy. I usually draw more detailed stuff, but hey, man, it's sometimes there is a kind of style that I can appreciate with Powerpuff Girls. So it's not bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she kind of does. You're right. I think they had like boys a while ago, like the Rowdy Rough Boys. I thought that was kind of weird. Like the counterparts of the Powerpuff Girls. Or I like the one where they have those criminals dressing up as the Powerpuff Girls and committing crimes. And people were kind of stupid and like, "Oh, the Powerpuff Girls are committing crime and stealing jewelry." And then they're like big buff guys with Powerpuff Girl hats on. I was like, "What the heck?" And I think there were some guys actually cosplaying as that in conventions, and that was also an interesting thing to see. Like, what the heck? That's too much. Oh, this is not going well. Oh, her head is not totally cylinder. It's kind of like a slight oval. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Yeah, see, there are specifics. You would think, oh, this is easy. I can do this. And then there are some things. Oh, they do. Yeah. Don't they have specialty powers though? I thought they had like this one has that power and the other one has powers the other two don't have. So I thought it was like that, but okay. Yeah, I haven't watched this in like maybe 20 so years, so I kind of forgot. Yeah, babysitting was a long, long time ago. Oh, I don't know. What did you see? Okay, so this is supposed to be a little bigger. I'm not sure. I'm not good at guessing games. Okay, so it's a little wider. Oh, okay. So that's interesting to see. Oh, okay. Oh, this is a lot harder than I thought. I am surprised. I'm this person who draws monsters and creepy things and comic book art and some fan art for video games and this and that. But this is kind of hard for me. I'm surprised. But at least she's within the card this time. Not like freaking Goku. I'll fix you later. Okay. Is this long enough? Maybe. Well, at least it's not too hard. But you'd be surprised how some cute characters or designs are a lot more strict with how their size and shapes are. Boys? What boys are you speaking of? Oh. Oh, yeah. Dexter's. Oh, that one's fun. I didn't watch all of them, but ugh. In real life, there's a real. Don't tell me there's a live action version. I'm behind other things. Harry Potter. Oh, Harry Potter. I see. I don't remember which movies I watched from Harry. I'm pretty sure. I know I watched one. Two, yes. I think maybe around three, I was getting tired. But I do know siblings that liked Harry Potter, including a niece and nephew. But I'm not sure if they're into that now. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that this character is hard to draw, especially if you're used to typical body types. And then this one is a little not the usual, but hey, I don't mind trying to challenge myself for once. I mean, no, I do challenges. But I'll just give her a little thingy here. And then this. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Okay, so here's pencils right now. Not bad, not bad. Oh yeah, rowdy rough boys. Yeah, that's right. Green, blue, and red for sure. All right, not bad. Oh, thanks for the suggestion. I don't mind trying trying to do things on the spot. Let's see. I don't know if you caught on to earlier, but I do things in pink with these kinds of cards just because this is a theme for these cards. So I'm like, everything's pink. So Blossom's a good set. Oh, what did Dee Dee do? At least I know who that character is. Okay, so now I gotta do the line art. See how this goes from here. It's not gonna be totally, but we'll see. I don't know. Dee Dee does a lot of things. She does have moments where she is smart. So what did Dee Dee do? I would not know. All I know is she does ballet and mess with Dexter. Yep, she's being inked right now. I have requests I need to be due. I'm so overdue doing them. You are in luck. I was in the mood to do this sort of stuff. And it's characters that I actually know of. Usually if it's someone or character that I am requested and I don't know who they are, I have a hard time drawing them. Like, it takes me such a long time. And they can be characters that are super easy. I just never heard of them. But then because I never heard of them or I have like almost no interest, it takes me so much longer to do them. That's my bad though. I suck. I'm sorry. I need to do better at that. She's putting her legs up. Why is she doing that? Hope it's for exercise purposes or stretching. Ballet dancers stretch, right? Let's see. So hair. Okay, so I did the hair too long. It's supposed to be a lot shorter. So there is that mistake. I gotta fix it. Oh, I remember what's her face when she had the bad haircut. They show that on Reels. It's pretty funny. Oh, I'm looking. Oh, it's already 11:11. 51. Oh, okay. I might wrap up soon though, but I'm still gonna see if I can finish at least the inking here, and then the rest I will do off camera. Oh gosh, I think I did mess up a smidge, but I'll try to fix what I can. And even if I mess up on the inks, I can still paint over it. Oh, yeah. I might draw him. He's not too bad either. I don't. I know he's evil, but I do like his story sometimes. Okay, so oof, I made some boo boos. Yeah, he does have an interesting taste in fashion, but as long as he's comfortable, that's all that matters, I guess. So yeah, I have to fix whatever I messed up on. Oh my gosh. It's not easy. Oh yeah, you're right. This isn't easy. Yeah, why does he wear white boots? White boots, especially those tiny little pointy ones he has, that's not very comfortable. But I guess they need to have some sort of villain aesthetic going on. And I guess white boots is the deal breaker. Gosh, I have a bunch of errands to do. I don't know whether to do grocery shopping first or the laundry, because the dryer is being a smelly butt. I don't want to deal with it, but I have to. Hopefully, it's going to get fixed eventually. I usually would try to erase the pencil, but sometimes if I'm in a rush, I just color over it anyway. And some people don't like that. And this is why it's best to not paint around people. Ooh. Ah, sheesh. Sorry, Safeway gave me a notification. Oh, so thanks for the request again, by the way. I should actually announce I can do that live. So this is actually a good challenge for me. So you're very helpful. Thank you so much. um, I just hope it's not super difficult that I get requests later down the line just because I'm new at this. But this is good enough for me to have as a first try, for sure. For sure, for sure. Because I've seen some live streams that are artist related and they can go on like over 3 hours. I don't think I can do that unless I actually show that the entire process of drawing, and it's not very fun for everyone. Okay, I'm just trying to be realistic. I think it's fun, but if I am too immersed in what I'm drawing and I'm not paying attention to the audience, which I can do, don't get me wrong, I don't want to do that. I just feel like I'm leaving out the audience, just doing that and just being stuck, being immersed in just drawing quietly. And that's me really drawing where I'm just drawing quietly and um, I don't say anything. But it's one thing if I'm by myself. Okay, I don't mind. But when there's other people involved and they're watching, I feel like I have to say something to keep things going and not feel too dull because I don't like wasting people's time. And if you choose to watch, thank you so much. If not, I'm sad. I'm just kidding. Well, it is what it is. I accept it. I know I say I'm sad and no one's watching, but don't worry about it. Thank you so much, though. Even watching suggestions or even using the chat box. That it's rarely used, but who knows? Maybe it'll get better later on. Okay, so we have Blossom right now. I also don't try to erase too much just because the ink sometimes smears. So I would just go straight to painting. And I'm going to do like a whole pastel thing going on. So she will not be all red. I'm trying to go all pink. I'm going to try to mix it with this other pink here. Is this even a... They said it's a donut, but I don't know. So, well, I have extra time to get in some flats at least, and then I have to call it a day. Oh, gosh, that's another thing. My thing about drawing, cleaning your brush. Sometimes there's excess water, trying to make things wet, and this card is very flimsy. Like, yes, that's what I need. I know I should erase, but if I'm rushing, I have to compromise and just paint over it, and it'll look muddy, but after a few layers, it's okay. Or you can put some white acrylic paint to help erase. Do I have? Oh, I do have some, but it's not very good. I'm not sure if they left. It's okay. That's cool. I like talking to people. But in small doses, I can't talk to like 50 people at the same time. I don't know how people on more popular live streams do it, but I appreciate a lot more now when I have to do it myself with live streams. Well, while it's super rare that I talk to people on the chat box, I try not to neglect people, especially if I'm not that popular. I'm like, thank you so much. But like I mentioned before, the few instances where earlier on when people would walk in, I'm like, hey, how's it going? Welcome. Then they'd like just leave, like, oh God, no attention. Don't talk to me. And so I feel bad. Like, oh, I'm trying to be nice. How do you react or respond or reply to people? I try to be accommodating and it doesn't pan out usually. And I'm like, oh, they don't like me. Oh, sorry. I have those gruff Batman impromptu voices sometimes. Maybe that's why they don't want to talk to me, because impromptu Batman comes out sometimes. And no, I don't wear the face mask. No, I just do like, oh, no one likes me. Okay, stop being blurry, please. So that's what I have so far. It's kind of messy, but I'm getting there. So, oh, another one. I've been seeing, what's his face, Johnny Bravo. I even saw his little origin story as to how he got buff. I was like, what, really? Okay. He's still a creepy weirdo sometimes, but funny. Oh, yeah, there's a whole bunch of Cartoon Network cartoons I would like to draw. Dee Dee, actually, she's kind of funny too. She has her moments where she puts Dexter in his place or when he actually needs her help. So maybe I can work on Dexter's Lab or Johnny Bravo. There is also Teen Titans, but I didn't really watch it outside of that catchy intro song. Not the crappy one they have now, but the other one that was actually pretty good. I never really caught on to it because I wasn't too big on DC, but I can appreciate that they did put effort in that series a lot more than the one that they're releasing now. Ugh, I don't know what's going on there, but they're doing it, and they keep staying. They don't get canceled for whatever reason. I don't know what that deal is. Let's see. Okay. I know I'm supposed to put black, but I might just use brown because I'm trying to make it more of a softer look rather than it's too harsh. But I don't want to use too much brown because I also want to keep it like cherry blossom. And yeah, let's see how that goes from there. And yeah, this is going to take a bit longer. And she does have orange hair. Can I do a strawberry blonde sort of thing, like an orange and pink? Maybe. I think I kind of have, but I have to open this thing. Where is you? Where's you? How dare you betray me by going somewhere? Okay, maybe. No, that's not you. Where is you? What's... Oh my goodness. Where? Oh, maybe it's... no. Will this kind of work? I mean, I could put a little bit more orange in there. I'm trying to make everything as pink as possible, but not too pink and not too orangey. But there's no promises, that's why. I just want to get the pink thing going on and then call it a day. And there's also the skin, and I have to color the white parts. Well, I'm surprised this is a lot more challenging than I thought it would be. So thank you, Mexican Sonic. There is also the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. I did not really grow up with Sonic the Hedgehog. I heard of him. I knew he existed. I just didn't like him at the time or the game because someone I did not liked Sonic because it seemed cool and I got a positive reaction rates, but I had almost no interest otherwise. Oh. But then I did try playing it a little as I got older. I got dizzy. I was like, how do you guys play this without